Presentation. CTV Sports is brought to you by St. Clair Chevy Buick GMC. We care. By Murphy Inn, Restaurant and Hotel in St. Clair. By North Star Bank, North Star, guiding the way. By Neiman's Family Market. By St. Clair's Home Goods and Ace Hardware. And by CTV Community TV in Marine City in St. Clair.
A little bit of wind at their
Here we
back
are
there.
underway. Deep kick by the Mariners to about the 1 yard line.
Good kick by Angus there with a little bit of wind to his back.
Good job, good coverage. Whole host of Mariners take him down at about the 15-yard line. 1st and 10 Cavaliers.
Good kick, good coverage there by the Mariners. Using that little bit of wind that's out there to his advantage, and got a good leg into that one.
We'll go over the starting Mariner offense and defense at a little break here in a moment. Craig Zimmerman and Jesse LeBoon for your first edition of the Mariners football season here. Mariners won last week on the road in Sterling Heights big. This is the first MAC Silver Conference game of the year. And the quarterback for the Cavaliers is Josh Bogan, number 3. He's a big boy, 6'2", 228, Jesse.
Yep, number 2 will get in there as quarterback at some point throughout the game too, is what they showed last week.
Wide and right.
He does like
Flush
to throw.
from the pocket, picks up about a yard. Tranquita on the stop. I think the key tonight's going to be the ends and how they perform.
Yeah, their quarterback isn't that fast. He can throw the ball deep. He's got a good strong arm, but once he gets out of there, he doesn't really have that end-breaking speed where he can make a play. From what I've seen, their number 2 there is going to line up in the backfield. He's quick. He gets outside, and you got to turn him back inside to keep him contained.
2nd and 9 from the 16-yard line. Single man in the backfield. Vines. 2 men left, 1 to the right. Bogan in the shotgun. Hands off Vines. No.
Good tackle.
Stop for a loss. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Bring up a 3rd and 10.
Mason Walker on a tackle there.
Mason is the sophomore Walker.
Of the 3. Three Walker boys on the team this year. Freshman, sophomore.
We may refer to them as the Walker triplets. 3rd and 10 from the 15.
And a junior to round out that Mason 3rd.
2
Walker
men to
3rd,
the right. Trips right. Vines in the backfield. Split off to the left side. High snap. Throws. Incomplete. Bring up 4th down in the punt team.
Good
Derek
defensive
Landis
skit there
got
by
a hand on it.
by the Mariners at that opening round.
Yep.
Hit the first defensive.
Starting offense for the Mariners this season, starting it off for this game, will be Mason Walker and Derek Landis at the ends. Tackles are Tanner Mason and Josh Headley. The guards are Derek Schlotman, Vinny Gayten. The center, Trevor Knox. In the backfield, we've got Aaron Sof, Jack Kretschmar, Angelo Pizzalis, and the quarterback, Colby Walker. Short punt goes Mariner way. Downed at the 32-yard line by number 23, Jordan Williams. Nice field position.
Yeah, it's very good. Mariners use that little bit of tailwind in their advantage for the kickoff.
A 16-yard punt.
Had a good three downs, forced them to punt into the wind, and got excellent field position here.
Colby Walker lined up under center, 2-man backfield, Kretschmar and Soph. Split out to the left side, Petsalis. Counter. That's Angelo Petsalis from that left flanker position. Going to give him a 1st down and then some more. 21, Marquez Trussell on the stop. First and 10 from the 19. Hand off. Cross
Snuffed
center,
out by
Kretschmar. Ball's down. Stop for no gain. See where they mark it. They're going to mark it the line of scrimmage, bring up a 2nd and 10 from the 19. Full house backfield for the Mariners. A little confusion in the backfield. Soph going to be held up for about a yard. Bring up a 3rd and 11.
By Jordan Williams there, senior for South Lake High School.
You can hear the Mariner marching band here in full force tonight in the opening night. 3rd and 11 from the 20-yard line. Got a couple big bodies on that Cavalier defense, Jesse.
Yeah, there is. There's some big boys up there. And watching the film this week and watching them tonight, it comes down to execution again. You know, what to expect.
Split out to the left. Walker throws. Oh, just
overthrew him.
Just outside of the reach of Kretschmar. Bring up a 4th and 10 from the 20. I'm assuming a field goal attempt here.
Angus Houston get his first attempt of the night.
Angus Houston, the kicker, be a 2-yarder, Jesse?
See what they spotted here. Looks like it'll be a 30. Well, back him up. Yeah, probably 20. Be a 37.
37-yard. Just off the right hash mark. Up and good. Mariners on the board with 3. 8:21 first quarter. Mariners on top first.
Got a couple things they're going to they'll get fixed up on that offensive
Oh,
side of the ball for the Mariners. But here we are in the opener at a good first game. And some things to capitalize off of down there at Sterling Heights. And I know these coaches have been all over it all week preparing for this game.
Starting defense for the Mariners, Jesse. We've got a lot of red there. We coded it red for all the new positions. Go ahead.
Yeah, so starting on the defensive end, you've got Sal Tranquita, junior. Defensive tackle, Mason Beal, senior. Nick Barunda, junior, at defensive tackle. Another tackle at Vinny Gayton as a senior. And then Devin Gorniak as a junior. He is the only returner on the line there. Then at the 2 linebackers, you've got Mason Walker, a sophomore, and Josh Headley, a junior. Then in the secondary, you've got a corner, Aaron Soph, 32. He's a junior. Safeties, Angelo Patsalis, who's a junior, and Jack Kretschmar, also he's a senior. And Derek Landis as the other corner as a junior.
Nice kick to the 1. Going east and west.
They are just
not
swarming.
far.
What a great tackle there.
Kretschmar on the stop at about the 5.
And they had him contained all the way. 3 or 4
Sorry.
black jerseys just chasing him to the end.
Had to say sorry to Mr. and Mrs. Tigert. That was Charles Tigert on the stop.
Hard to see that jersey rolled up. What an excellent pursuit and way to contain there by the Mariners along the sideline. Get him running east to west and take him down.
Charles is just a freshman. We got a few freshmen getting some serious work in the first couple games here.
Absolutely.
8:13 first quarter, so it'll be 1st and 10 for the Cavaliers of South Lake from the 5. Trips to the right. Quarterback Bogan to be lined up just about the 1-yard line. Pass play, no, almost intercepted, batted down.
Number 53.
Changed the number on us, didn't they?
Have to get us an updated roster here. The stadium announcer is listing Gorniak as knocking down the pass. Give him credit for it.
2nd and 10 from the 5. 2 men to the right, 1 man to the left. Man to the left is Tyler Waters. Bogan lined up at the goal line from the gun. It's going to go counter up the middle. Uh-oh, could get loose. 20, 25, stiff arms to about the 30-yard line.
We've got a flag on the play there.
First and 10 Cavaliers as Josh Bogan picks up 25 on the counter play. Penalty marker down at the point that he went out of bounds. Face mask? I don't know what else it could be.
Yeah, I don't know if they call holding way back there or what else, but that's, like I said, opener. I don't know if we had audio or not, but their quarterback, he's a big kid. He can throw the ball a long ways. He's not real fast, but being that big, he is gonna have some power running.
6'2", 228. Asking Coach Gron, talking to Coach Glodich, and they have not signaled yet. Block in the back on the offense declined.
Is there 2 penalties?
I don't know. Personal foul.
Hands of the face.
Wow. Against the offense.
I was to say, there's got to be 2 penalties there if you're going to decline the first.
Right. See where they spot the ball. 15 yards from the 30. Be around the 15. Right about the 16-yard line. So it will be a first down. And they're going to move the chains, I believe. That's what it looks like to me.
It's first down. They step them back, and
No, unless it's
chains have not moved.
No.
The down marker moved,
Down
but the
marker.
chains have not moved yet.
it's not that difficult, really.
Well, like we said in the opener there, Craig, you know, it's a busy week. All conference games. I don't know if the viewers had audio at that time, but boy, all conference games this week. So Madison's playing Marysville. Clintondale is playing St. Clair. We obviously are playing Southlake, and St. Clair is playing Clintondale, as stated before. So
East Detroit's playing Clawson as well. There we go. First and 10 from the 16-yard line for the Cavaliers. 8:02 remaining first quarter. Mariners on top 3-0. Craig Zimmerman, Jesse LeBoon, game number 2 here, week number 2, first home game. Bogan from the shotgun, single band of the backfield, Vines. Looking to pass, throws it up. Ooh, he was wide open. Intended that time for number 5, Tyler Waters.
And he was wide open during that whole play. I don't know if Bogan went through a check down or what he did, but he was just basically standing out there, and then he ended up overthrowing him.
It's been a while since we've seen a quarterback 6'2", 228.
He's a big kid, like I said in the opener. He can certainly throw the ball. He's not real fast, but he does have some power running. So you have to respect his arm, and they've got some speed on the outside.
He's also a linebacker. 2nd and 10 from the 16. One man split out to the near side here. Single man in the backfield, 2 to the right. Pitch play right. This time it's Vines. Not much there. I don't think he got anything.
Vines had a screenplay last week for a touchdown where he get out there and get behind that wall and just run the sideline. He does have some speed, so you definitely have to respect that.
Tigert comes in. Barunda comes off. Gorniak on the stop. 3rd and 9. Ball spotted at the 17-yard line.
Cavaliers so far this season have shown they're all shotgun. Every snap comes from the shotgun position.
Vines, single man in the backfield. 1 to the right, 2 to the left. Bogan being pursued. Tucks and runs, picks up a first down and then a whole bunch up to about the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 near midfield for the Cavaliers.
Pushed out of bounds by Josh Headley. A couple other Mariners in pursuit there. Couldn't quite catch up.
Shows you how elusive he is.
We haven't seen him break any tackles yet. I imagine
No.
he's going to have some power to break some tackles too. So
Ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line. Coming to the near side, number 5, Tyler Waters, and number 21, Marquez Trussell. 15 in the backfield. Handoff this time to Vines, going long to the near side in front of us. Runs out of bounds, pickup of about 4. Across the 40 to the 41-yard line. Soph on the stop. Give him 5 on the play, 2nd and 5. Perfect weather tonight, 66 degrees at the start of the game.
beautiful, small,
Yeah.
slight wind, probably, I don't know, would you say 5 to 6 mile an hour out of the north?
Yeah.
Compared to what we've had the last couple days, it just changed overnight, and
Yep.
it's welcome. Perfect football weather.
Waters near side. Trussell far side. Same single Mac formations, Vines. Bogan. Handoff to Vines, loses about 3 or 4 back to about the original line of scrimmage.
Nick Barunda was all over him, filling that gap in the defensive line, and there was nowhere for him to go. Personnel changes there for the
Bring up
Mariners
a
defense.
3rd and 9. Mariners done a good job on the first 2 downs. The 3rd is the instrumental one here. Bogan and Vines in the backfield. 2 to the right, 1 left. Pass all the way. Throws it up. Caught. Got to get him. Yeah, taken down at the 40. You're going to bring up a 4th and about 5.
Tackled by Jack Kretschmar. Was able to get his hands on him, get him off his balance, get him down to the ground. All right, 4th down.
Into punt for the Cavaliers, number 4, Jaheim Frazier. He's a sophomore.
Wasn't a real strong punt the first time. We'll see what he does the second time here.
Kretschmar and Pitsalis back for the Mariners, lined up at about the 30-yard line. Good snap. High punt this time. Caught. Kretschmar upfield.
Got
40,
a nice wall set up
45 midfield. 45 cutback. 40 inside the 40. Still going.
Down to the 30. What a
Kretschmar
great
to
run.
the 30.
What a great run. You see they Mariners had that wall set up on this side, and he had one guy to beat that snuck through that wall. But what a great execution there for the Mariners return right there.
I'd like to see that one on replay.
When he's running this way, and you got
Here's a replay.
4 or 5 Mariners set up, and you see the backs of their pads, and they're just waiting. They got that wall set.
That guy there, he's got to watch. Yep. Nice job. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line for the Mariners. Colby Walker, number 9, the quarterback. He's the junior. Soph, along with, is it Barunda in the backfield? I can't quite get the number. Unbalanced left side, false start, Marine City.
Derek Landis there. Unfortunate, yes, it was Soph and Barunda in the backfield. Barunda had a touchdown last weekend.
Nice couple
or last
runs,
week
yeah.
rather. Yeah, had a good run. Got tackled right around the 3, and then came in the next play and punched it in. So good reward for his effort the 2 plays before.
1st and 15 from the 36-yard line. Handoff, Soph. puts his head down, gets up to across the 30 to about the 27. Frazier and Bogan on the stop. Give him about what, Jesse? About 9 yards. 2nd and 6.
Strong right side of the offensive line to see which direction they run.
Right
Strong
side
up.
Soph.
Soph.
First down and a few more across the 15 to about the 14.
Good hard run there.
Yeah. Stop this time.
Jordan Williams there of South Lake of the Cavaliers. Feel good for the Mariners back playing football again.
Ball spotted at the 14-yard line. 1st and 10. 4 minutes left in the first quarter.
Soph and Kretschmar in the backfield.
Unbalanced left this time. Soph left side. Inside to about the 10. Give him 4 yards on that one.
Waiting to get back here since what? November 3rd last year?
Yeah. Coach Glodich a little animated there.
Sure he's speaking to one of his offensive linemen, showing the proper technique.
2nd and 7 from the 11. Kretschmar and Soph in the backfield. Petsalis in motion. Rolling, throws, caught.
Out of
Looked like
bounds right there.
Landis on the catch. Run out of bounds at about the 7.
Tackled by Frazier and Waters there of the Cavaliers.
Bring up a 3rd and what do you give him there, Jesse? 3 or 4?
Yeah, we'll give him 4. Stadium announcer, new stadium announcer, Fred Windsor's calling it in 3rd and 3, so we'll go with that.
Hand off Soph.
Right side, bounce it outside.
Kretschmar inside. Did he score? No, he's going to be out of bounds at the 2. First and goal.
Must have stepped just outside. The ball crossed the plane, but his foot must have just went outside. So
Frazier
good call by
made the tackle.
Line official.
Did you watch any of the Little League World Series?
I watched a little bit. I watched the second game that the Great Lakes.
Yeah.
They came back. I think they were down 7-0 in the last inning.
Yeah.
They put quite a rally together. That was good.
Exciting. First and goal from the 2. Unbalanced left.
Kretschmar up the middle. Looks like he got it. Touchdown.
Yes, it is. Touchdown Mariners. 3:11 first quarter. Makes it 9-zip. Houston to attempt a point after.
Good strong run there up the middle by Kretschmar.
Offensive line doing a nice job. Headley, Gayton, Knox, Schlotman, Mason. The interior guys. Tranquita running in. The holder is Angelo Petsalis. Up and good. 10-0 Mariners on top.
Good.
Watching that Little League World Series, what's amazing is watching some of these calls that these officials make when they do a replay in baseball. You know, they call them out or safe, and it's literally inches
milliseconds.
Yeah, the human mind can't
process that in
that.
real time. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're doing the best they can.
Yeah, they're doing real good.
A lot of times those close plays at first, I mean, they're watching the bag and they're waiting to hear,
it's
you know,
bang, bang.
the ball in the glove.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of like just got to watch it, time it, and go with your gut. They're human too. They're going to make mistakes, but they do.
Oh, it's amazing. 3:11 left in the first. I'd like to say special thank you to our crew, Paul Dingaman and Bruce Holliday, the producers, Matt Olick, Austin Barney, J.P. Severini, Mariah Joseviak, and Alex Yarnboon.
Thank you, fellas. You guys are doing a great job down there. Got his wind to the back again for Angus there. He's been putting it down about the somewhere inside the 5. The last one was down near the 1 yard line. Good strong kick, good hang time. He's had special teams line chance to get down there and defend it.
Vines the deep man, takes it at about the 4.
Good
Still
pursuit
going
by the Mariners.
Up around the 25-yard line.
Like Mason Walker in on the tackle, as well as Ben Wright there. Good coverage by the Mariners.
Wyatt Walker in that one as well. First and 10 Cavaliers from the 25-yard line.
Keeping a pin back in their zone pretty good.
Yeah.
Good defensive field position there for the Mariners.
Bogan from the gun looking for a signal almost, it looks like. 2 to the right. Pass play going quick. Going to pick up about 7 or 8 on the play.
He's able to escape 1 tackle and then 2 other Mariners there.
Tyler Kelly on the catch. Ball be spotted at the 34-yard line. Brings up a 2nd and 1. Waters and Trussell to the near side. Single man to the far side. Vines is your lone running back. Bogan throws quick, caught,
Nice.
first down.
Good defensive positioning there. Jack Kretschmar up for the tackle.
Tyler Kelly on the catch.
That's just a product of good practice during the week. You know, reading the routes, knowing the offensive plays they run. You know, you're watching the quarterback's eyes, just coming up there and making that good hit right there. Unfortunately, they were able to get a first down out of it, but
From the 38-yard line.
still a good defensive play.
Yeah, 2 men to the near side, 1 far side. Bogan gonna flush. Nope, throws it deep. Nope, incomplete. Intended that time for number 13, Tyler Kelly.
So overthrew him just a touch.
Didn't look like he was going to be able to get to it. Looked like if he did, it was going to be out of bounds.
Haven't seen anything go to their number 15 yet tonight. And boy, from what I watched, he seemed like the faster, more powerful of the 2 receivers. So I would keep an eye on him.
Mark your calendars for next weekend. On Friday, we'll be home against Clintondale. Renew that rivalry. Trips to the near side. Bogan from the gun. Got a timeout. Cavaliers. 2:08 left first quarter. 10-0 Mariners. Time for station identification. CTV, Marine City, St. Clair. Beautiful Thursday night here on the holiday weekend. Besides next week, as I mentioned, Clintondale will be in town. The week after will be a contest against Madison Heights Madison.
Away there, correct?
Yep.
We'll be away.
Following week will be East Detroit at East Detroit. Then we're back for week 6 here against Clawson. Week 7 we're back here, but we're the visitors against St. Clair. And week 8 will be home against Marysville and wind up the season on October 19th against Warren Lincoln for game number 9. And then we'll look for weeks 10, 11, 12.
And so forth.
Yes. 2nd and 10 from the 38. Same formation, trips to the near side. Vines the single back in the backfield. Lined up to the left of the quarterback, Bogan. Looked like a false start offense, didn't it? Seems some movement. Quarterback behind the line of scrimmage.
Look at a swarm of Mariners on there.
About
4 or 5.
74 originally got him up, and then the rest of them grabbed on.
Said Mason Beal on the initial stop, and then the whole host of Mariners cleaned up. 3rd and 13 for the Cavaliers.
Tim Gorniak coming off the field there, looking for some attention from athletic trainer.
I asked Evan last week, who's the best Gorniak at football?
What do you have to say?
He says, depends who you ask. I said, your brother will keep bringing the idea up of his catch in the cold game over against Lansing, though, right? From the gun, 3rd and long, throws it up. No, not even close.
Excellent coverage back there in that secondary by Kretschmar. And
intended for number 21, Marquez Trussell. 4th.
Angelo
13,
back there in the secondary. Good coverage on that play. I don't think any of their receivers are going to be able to, use their speed to their advantage. Mariners are going to good body placement and use that to their advantage. They may be slightly faster than the Cavaliers, but I don't think that they're going to be able to outrun them or burn them.
Frazier to punt, short one. 50, and then takes a Mariner bounce inside the 40 to about the 43. 1st and 10 Mariners.
Another good performance by the Mariners defense there.
Yeah.
Get the ball back on their half of the field.
The Cavaliers, in case you're wondering, their student population last fall was 551 to the Mariners 503. Both schools that have been on the decline of numbers the past number of years. They were both somewhere in the 8s here a dozen years ago. And the Cavaliers in week 1 beat Grand Rapids North Point Christian 37-21. Got a timeout, Marine City, 1:05 in the first. A formation issue. As Coach Darren Letson goes out, talks to the offense.
Talking a lot with his hands.
And we talked about the games in this area this week. St. Clair at Clintondale. Saints lost last week to
Croslex. Yep.
27-21 was it?
That's correct.
27-21 in the final minutes.
And really, Croslex, I think, came back to score 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter.
Yep.
To come back and beat them.
East Detroit against Clawson. Clawson beat Armada 34-0 in their opener. So here we go, 1st and 10 from the 43. Soph along with Kretschmar in the backfield, is it? That's what it looks like from here. Rolling.
It's got him burned. There he is.
Up.
Go get a Tiger.
Tiger inside the 10 to about the 4. Beautiful play.
Nice.
From Colby Walker to Charles Tigert up the right sideline. Let's see the replay of that one. Perfect throw, perfect catch.
Rolls out, squares his shoulders up, puts just enough air underneath that ball, place it right in Tigert's hands. Just great execution.
Yep. Puts him right in position, 1st and goal from the 3. Plays like that are what will change the way that the defense will play them as well.
Yeah, they'll give them more of a cushion.
Yeah.
You get burned on that route like that, and then your curls, and you can easily get 10, 12-yard passes out of there.
Full man backfield. Soph in easily. Untouched. Aaron Soph from 3 yards out makes it 16-0 with just under a minute to play in the first.
It's a great series there by the Mariners.
Series, 2 plays.
You got that big chunk play there, and like you say, that's gonna pay dividends the rest of the game, the way that defensive secondary plays.
Pat Sal's to hold. Houston kicks. It makes it 17-zip. Marine City on top. Cavaliers of Southlake. Now, Jesse, you know where Southlake High School is, right?
Yes.
Where?
Southlake.
St. Clair Shores.
It's quite a number of schools that are down there.
And which
in that
one
area.
is it? Which road is it? I always used to do that to Jerry.
Yeah, but
I
you
gotta
work
put-
down there. Yeah, remember, I travel 1 mile to work. I don't really leave the East China Marine City limits.
You're right, you're right. It's 9 mile between Mac and Harper.
I'm going to have to do my homework next
There
week.
you go, exactly.
I know where Clintondale is. I did grow up there in Mount Clemens, so I have a reference of where Clintondale High School is.
What road is that?
That's got to be close there to 16, right there.
15.
Right, yeah, 15, right down the road from Macomb Mall.
Yeah. Yeah, Mariners have played Clintondale quite a few times since back when you played.
Yeah, and I think in our pregame show, we haven't seen them since when, 2009, was it?
Something like that. Yeah,
Some
it's been a
notes
while.
on it. Yeah.
Yep.
So good to see him. Good to see that rivalry back. You know, like you say, we're back into silver, so we're playing some of the teams that we've played in the past.
Some of the teams in similar size. Houston to kick.
Another good kick there.
Down to the 5. Vines up the side to about the 24-yard line.
Containment there again by the kickoff team for the Mariners.
Mason Walker on the stop and a whole host of Mariners. Just under a minute to play, as you can see there on your screen in the first quarter. Got Waters split out to the near side in front of us, along with Marquez Trussell. This time it's a 2-man backfield along with the quarterback. Bogan from the shotgun. Hands off. No, takes it himself. Goes right. Doesn't get very far, though.
Line of scrimmage and drove him back to.
Mason Walker on the initial stop. They're going to say line of scrimmage, maybe a foot. I'll call this 2nd and 10.
Looks like they might wind the clock out here to the end of the first quarter. Maybe not. Try to get a play off here.
2nd and 9, they're calling it.
3 seconds left here. Nope, they're just going to let it run out.
In case you didn't see today, Ryan Glodich was named as the Detroit Lions Coach of the Week for Week 1. That's a recipient of the 2018 Farm Bureau Insurance of Michigan High School Coach of the Week program. Said there that they will donate, did I see, a couple $1,000 towards the Mariner program.
Wow, that's nice.
Yeah. And we'll take a break and be right back at it for the second quarter. Marine City on top, 17-zip early on.